telco industries where we were vendors to the telco. And unfortunately, on that other side, we saw a lot of arrogance. On the side of the sales, we saw a lot of humility, the same organization. What that tells us is that as we grow as businesses, we must understand that the collaboration between us and our customers, collaboration between us and our suppliers are very important. There are skills that necessarily will need to be learned to make all of these things work seamlessly. We all must understand that where we are today as Project 100 companies is not where ultimately we'll want to be. We want to grow. We want to become international organizations. Begin and also build and relate with those who will do business with us. Now, the strategic approach to vendor development. One, we must understand what we need, the inputs that we require, or the inputs that our principals want from us. Then secondly, who are those who can deliver these inputs? Three, we have to look inwards. What are the capacities that we have? What are the men and women, who are the men and women that we have that can constitute a team that will interface with our vendors? Or on the other hand, if we are the vendors, who are those that we have that can interface with the clients? Then the engagement begins. And this engagement, we will always recommend that you put your best foot forward. Because many times opportunities are lost, not because we do not have the potentials, but because we have put forward the wrong caliber of persons. Then what are the opportunities that are available for development? And then documentation. Over time, we found that a lot of transactions that will have gone on very, very well fail because of defective documentation. Many times, people fail or organizations fail to hire professionals to do things for them at the right time. Because of the very limited time that we have, we probably will not be able to look intently at that. Then after your documentation, you move further into implementation, the monitoring, feedback, updates. One of the reasons why we are here today is actually for feedback and updates. NCDMB as an organization has been collaborating or supporting many of us in this room. We will always say that whatsoever it is that is not measured doesn't get done. If we must move from where we are to where we ought to be to compete favorably in the space that we have chosen for ourselves, we necessarily must have feedback mechanisms. And this also, I must emphasize, many of us that are vendors, even when we receive feedbacks from our principals, we sometimes take such feedbacks as disturbance. And it hampers our developmental processes. So we must understand and put in place mechanisms that will enable us get feedbacks and use those feedbacks to develop ourselves and improve to serve not just those that we are serving now, but those that we intend to serve in future. So ladies and gentlemen, that will be all for my presentation. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Anino Akperi, FCA, lead consultant for Compound Pride Limited. walking us through what vendor development should be and why partnerships are relevant in vendor development. Thank you very much, Mr. Akbari. Please, let's give him one more round of applause. Okay, so we're going to move on to the virtual platform now and take a short remark from the Intervention Strategy Group lead for access to finance on the P100 and our General Manager for Nigerian Content Development Fund, Mr. Obinna Ofili, who is virtual, just to talk to us briefly with regards to his own segment, if you like, division of this particular assignment. Mr. Ofili, please confirm you are online and that you can hear and see me. Technical, if we're having difficulties with him, as you know, show would go on. And once you're able to speak with him.
Are you hearing me?
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. I'm hearing you, sir.
Yeah, you know, the thing is about technology is that you decided to block me from there that I cannot unmute myself, which is good, so that there is no unnecessary noise into the system. So I don't know, the video is not showing. I hope you will bear with me if my picture is not coming. I'm more handsome than Richmond Osuji, for those who know me. So if he's handsome, just know I'm more handsome. Thank you very much. I was listening to the wonderful presentation made by Camp and Pride. And I think what I'm supposed to say is already half done. I'm going to speak like he said and spoke briefly on. We want to implore all Project 100 companies to focus on performance management, develop a performance management template to help entrench a performance-based approach in handling issues related to both the company and your relationship with NCDMB. This is very, very important because, like you see, the appraisal of the Project 100 companies follows a performance-based matrix. And in this regard, we want to help, we want to implore all of you to use, to try to use various parameters in using performance-based matrix. And some of these parameters are what we use in appraising the companies to determine the overall winners today. And I will want to say that some of them include corporate governance, entrenching corporate governance and leadership in the company. It is important that you always look at the company to make sure that corporate governance and leadership are fundamentally present in all your activities and in across the various structures of the organization. The second is a strategic planning. Without strategic planning, I don't think that an organization will survive in the long run. So it's very important that we look at that. Then we need to have a well-drilled and structured systems and processes in place in the organization. We need to have formalized organization structure with adequate controls, financial controls, audit controls, process controls, whatever control that is necessary. If it's a production outfit, production control, these are very, very important and should be structured into the org structure of the organization and into the processes and systems. We should also have the good responsiveness to information and data requests, whether it is from NCDMB or whether it is from any other regulatory agency or even from your customers. It is very important to always be responsive to giving out information and data that can actually be given out, because there are some strategic and confidential information that the organization may not need to give out. and then provision of suitable working tools and environment. These are all necessary, and that's what leads us now to go into talking about the impending Access to Finance workshop. During the Access to Market workshop, we did mention that it is coming up. We did also mention some of the issues that will be addressed at that workshop. Permit me again to reiterate that some of these issues that will be discussed at the impending Access to Finance workshop include mergers and acquisitions. I think this is very, very fundamental. We did say that we are talking about P100. Nothing says that a P100 company cannot merge with a non-P100 company or another P100 company to become bigger. The ultimate objective is to create a very large corporates that will be able to compete in the industry. You can also be able to acquire smaller companies to become bigger. So these are things that they will be discussed at the impending Access to Finance workshop. Acceptable capital structure, which will look at the capital mix, debt equity ratio, and all those financial technicals will also be addressed at that workshop. The loan packaging. The last speaker did mention that funding is imperative. Now, if you need debt to fund your operations, then you need to be able to package yourself, package the company, and package the application very well, so that it will be able to sell with the funders. So this will also be handled, because that's one of the weakest links that we have seen in P100 during the assessment that was done, impact assessment. It is also very important to say that there will be a post-workshop technical assistance by the consultancy firm that is going to organize that workshop. So they will be available to assist those who want to access funds through loans, to give you the necessary support and assistance. So that's talking about the impending Access to Finance workshop. The further information with regard to where and when will be provided by the Project 100 Secretariat in due course. Finally, permit me to, I cannot finish this without also saying, which all of you do know, I believe, the funds already established by NCDMB, which you can access if you do qualify. The first one is the Nigerian Content Intervention Fund. If you're already contributing to the NCDF, then your need is within the 5 products that are already set out in the fund, then you can access that fund. There is also the NESIM Working Capital and Capacity Building, which is a $60 million fund. The NCI fund is a $300 million fund. So the $60 million NESIM Working Capital and Capacity Building Fund actually is NCDMB fund, domiciled with NESIM Bank. It's ongoing. We want to apologize. There has been some form of slow movement in the processing. Is expected. They are learning the curve, but very soon, I know that there are already 2 companies that have been, they've concluded the process for 2 companies. We know that they have promised that they have promised executive management that they will enhance the speed of processing. So we know that going forward, that your applications will receive a faster appraisal. Then we have the $40 million Women in Oil and Gas Fund for those who qualify. I know there are so many Project 100 companies that may actually qualify for the Women in Oil and Gas Fund. All these parameters are available. We've had so many sensitization on them. We'll also talk about them during the Access to Finance workshop. On this note, I want to thank all participants and implore you to continue to do your utmost to make sure that everything, that your company is actually uplifted and positioned as NCDMB wants it to be. Thank you very much and have a very wonderful workshop.
Thank you very much, Mr. Obinna Ofili. The lead consultant for Camp and Pride, his name is Anino Akperi, FCA, just in case you wanted to know his name when you started speaking. But thank you for your insight. Your part in this is critical to the success of these companies. When you put out your signages and point them in the directions to access finance, it will ultimately help them in not just building capacity, but also in servicing an industry that is waiting for them to build the right competencies and receive the support required as encouraged by the board. Thank you. Please, one more time for Mr. Obinna Ofili, GM, NCDF, and the Invention Strategy Group lead, Access to Finance P100. Thank you very much, sir. Onwards now to the awards. We will take the first set of awards. Technical, shall we begin the awards? All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to present this first set of awards, I'd like to invite our General Manager for Capacity Building, Dr. Amai Kurusa. If you can please join me on stage. Let's welcome him with a round of applause as he steps forward to... It would be nice at this time, technicals, if we can dim the brightness of the screen on stage a little bit so that it would have good pictures from these presentations. The first award category is Engagement Master. Now, this award recognizes beneficiaries that have demonstrated commitment to the program through consistent attendance in critical fora, example, workshops, trainings, etc., with good representation from principals of the beneficiary organization. And 7 companies have been selected and giving these award. First off, I'm going to be taking them somewhat in alphabetical order. If you come to the middle a bit, sir. I didn't say kill the screen. Is it better this way? It's okay, okay, fine, okay. They say it's okay, leave it this way, fantastic. Our first beneficiary company to receive the Engagement Master is Anchor Point Integrated Limited. Please, as I call them, give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. Technical, go ahead and do what you have to do. We had an agreement yesterday. We're good. Okay, fantastic. Who is coming for Anchor? Are they in the room? Or are they virtual? If Anchor is not here and no one is receiving on their behalf, we'll move on to the second company. We need to be swift about this. Not here? Maybe you're virtual. Technical, if Anchor is virtual, Anchor, raise your hand if you're virtual. I'd like to know if you're attending virtually, really important. And Nigeria Limited is our second recipient. Congratulations. It's a Nigeria in the room. And Nigeria, please, as I call them, give them a round of applause. You heard the criteria selected. I've used to select these winners. You have all done well, and these people stand out. Harrowbeat International Services Limited. Is Harrowbeat in the room? Harrowbeat, congratulations. Give them a round of applause as I call them, whether they be here or not. Thank you very much. If they're not here, I know some of them are virtual. Which company is this? Congratulations, Harrowbeat. Please step forward. Congratulations, Harrowbeat. Congratulations. Okay, you went to prep. As you heard your name, you went to prep your smartphone photographer. I like that. Welcome. Next, please come up. Next is Henry Wilson Limited. Now, these companies I'm calling, if you're attending virtually, do well to raise your hand using the hand-raising icon on Zoom, right? Using the hand-raising icon on Zoom. Once my technical crew sees you there, they will let me know, and I will appropriately recognize you, even though you're virtual. Thank you very much. Henry Wilson Limited, are they in the room or not? Congratulations. Please give them a round of applause as I call them. Thank you very much. Henry Wilson is not here? Is here? Not here. We'll make progress. Caristo Global Resources Limited. Casto, I beg your pardon. Casto, is Casto here? Casto, please give them a round of applause. They've been engaging, and we thank them for their engagement. We're hoping that your engagement, you will take it beyond just engagement and really deliver the true value for which this initiative was set up. Thank you very much. Onwards now to the next, Android Investment Limited. Android Investment Limited, are they in the room? Are they in the room? If they're not here, we make progress. Android is not here, we'll make progress. Congratulations to Casto. And finally, for these award category, I'd like to welcome Spruvab Nigeria Limited. Spruvab, is Spruvab in the room? Spruvab, not in the room? Spruvab Nigeria Limited, not in the room? Nonetheless, please give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Oh, Dr. Amma, sorry, just come back. Forgive me. Do this next one. It's a bit long, but please do it. Bear with me, it's a bit long. I will just go quickly to the next award category. We have, and technically, I would like to know if Mr. Omorodion is online. If he's online, communicate to somebody on stage to tell me that Mr. Omorodion is online. Nusa Omorodion. Find out if he's online. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Stop, stop, stop. I'm moving over now to significant improvement, please. I understand you had hitches, totally understandable, no problems. But please, onwards now to significant improvement. That's the next award category. Thank you very much. And Dr. Ikuru, I like to call him Dr. Ikuru the Great, is still presenting these ones. Now, significant improvement category recognizes beneficiaries that have recorded improvements across 4 capability areas as defined in their individual development plans. They include strategic planning, operations, systems and processes, structure and capability, and governance and leadership. A total of 19 companies of the first 60 have been awarded these recognition. In alphabetical order, let's welcome our first recipient with a round of applause, appreciating this significant improvement. Anzo Nigeria Limited. Are they in the room? Anzo Nigeria Limited in the room? Okay. Bridgeside Nigeria Limited in the room or virtual? Please put your hands together. Bridgeside, you're welcome. Congratulations. Very well done. Very well won. NCDMB and P100 Management Office celebrates and recognizes your improvement. Cardinal Integrated Projects Enterprises Limited, are they in the room or virtual? Cardinal, are they here? Congratulations. The NCDMB recognizes your significant improvement, and the PMO so appreciates you. Ella Leon Ventures Limited. Ella Leon, are they in the room or virtual? Ella Leon is perhaps virtual, but let's give them a round of applause nonetheless. Thank you very much. Yes. So, onwards now to the 5th company, Encapsulate Nigeria Limited. Encapsulate in the room. Encapsulate, congratulations. Please, let's give them a round of applause. Don't get tired of appreciating your colleagues. Congratulations to Encapsulate Nigeria Limited. Next up, number 7th, is in alphabetical order, not in order of ranking, please. Not in order of ranking, it's in alphabetical order. They are all receiving their award, not in order of ranking, but alphabetical order. All right. Okay, next up is Everest Engineering Services Limited. Everest Engineering Services Limited. Congratulations, Everest. Congratulations, congratulations. Where is for Encapsulate? Are they bringing Encapsulate? This is Encapsulate, right? Encapsulate, please. We need the plaque for Encapsulate. You have it? Fantastic. Thank you. Everest, congratulations. Next after Everest is Fairtex Integrated Services Limited. Congratulations to Fairtex. Keep the applause coming. Don't be tired. Thank you very much. Following Fairtex is Fleet Offshore Global Maritime Services Limited. In the room? Fleet Offshore? In the room or virtual? Congratulations. Give them a round of applause, please. Go ahead. Thank you very much. Geoterrene Nigeria Limited. Geoterrene, are they in the room? Congratulations, Geoterrene. They're in the room. Very well done. Your significant improvement has not gone unnoticed. You know, even the Bible said, Geoterrene, congratulations. You know, even the Bible said, do not forsake the days of little beginnings. So we recognize what you've done now. Imagine what we would do when you grow from, say, a staff strength of 10 to 100 or 100 to 1,000. We will take you to Aso Rock and celebrate. Okay, Malik, am I speaking in your mind? We'll take them to Aso Rock and celebrate them. Yes, that's what we would do. All right. Fantastic. So very well done. Very well done. Jetorin is on stage. Yes, please go ahead. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Okay. And the last one you will do for me, sir, my GM capacity building. The last one you do for me is, still in this category, Harry Beat International Services Limited. Harry Beat, congratulations. Keep the applause coming. And Harry Beat, in fact, you are an engagement master. You are a significant improver. I wonder what else you would get today or not. Congratulations. Please give him another round of applause. Thank you very much. To finish this category and proceed into the next category, I would like to welcome our General Manager for Facilities and Logistics Division, Engineer Okegbuta. Please welcome Engineer Okegbuta. Thank you, my boss. Thank you, Dr. Ikuru. Engineer Okegbuta, this is the man with his team responsible, I told you earlier, and I'll keep telling you, to keeping this building looking fresh like this. Let's give him another round of applause. You're welcome, Engineer Okegbuta. So Engineer Okegbuta will be presenting first off to Holyfield Industries Limited. Holyfield, are you in the room or virtual? Holyfield? Okay, I think they're having a meeting with Evander. Continue. Onwards now to the next company, Independent Project Monitoring Company Limited. Are they in the room? Independent Project Monitoring Company Limited. They're not in the room. We make progress. Onwards to Libertine Global Solutions Limited. Give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause. Congratulations. Very well done. Your significant improvement is truly recognized. Loite Engineering Limited is our next recipient. Loite, congratulations. Loite, congratulations. Very well done. Very well done. Norway Rocks Nigeria Limited. Norway Rocks, are you in the room? They're in the room? Fantastic. Give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause. Your significant improvement is duly recognized, celebrated, and appreciated. Next is NIMAG-X. Is this NIMAG-X? NIMAG-X. NIMAG-X, yes. I hope I'm not murdering your company name. NIMAG-X, that's you? I got it? NIMAG-X. This NIMAGS. Oh, NIMAGS. Okay. Thank you very much. NIMAGS Energy Services Limited. Give them a round of applause, please. NIMAGS. Congratulations, NIMAGS. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, it seems like I am in the jet speed. I need to slow down a little bit. All right, cool. But please give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause. Congratulations. 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 Please proceed. NIMAGS. Congratulations. So I have 3 companies on stage. Still NIMAGS? The 2 of you? Okay, no. This is Loite. Loite, okay. Loite. Sir, you are? Noels. Oh, okay. No, Loite is there. Congratulations. Okay. We're good. Sir, you are? Hello, sir. You're together. Okay, fantastic. So while we're waiting, we've got that sorted. Fantastic. Next is Rich Bueller Engineering Services Limited. In the room, congratulations, Rich Bueller. Give them a round of applause. Rich Bueller Engineering Services Limited. Congratulations. The next recipient here is Spruverb, and Spruverb is not in the room. I called them earlier in the engagement master. They were not here. The final company in the significant improvement category is Sigma Limited. Sigma Limited, congratulations. Okay, Sigma is in the room. Give them a round of applause. Sigma, congratulations. Spruverb is not here, so Sigma is coming next, yeah. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Okay. Engineer Guta, you are still with me after Sigma. You have 1 more category to present. Two more categories, as a matter of fact, Engineer Buta, after this one. Sigma, congratulations, yes. Our next award category is Prompt responder. Now, prompt responder recognizes beneficiaries for responding timely and consistently to strategic inquiries and requests such as surveys, feedback, assessment forms, etc. 4 of 60 have been deemed worthy to receive these recognition. First off, let's welcome, if they are in the room, representative of Adroit Investment Limited. Were they here when I called them earlier? They were here or not here? Adroit is not here? Please give them a round of applause. To emerge 4 of 60 is quite commendable. The next company, I don't think they're in the room as well, Henry Wilson Limited. Are they here? Were they here earlier when I called them? They were not here as well. Wow. Okay. Castor Global Resources Limited. I'm sure you are in the room. Okay, sure. This is just 2 more. Yeah, I will. Yes. Castor is in the room, right? Congratulations, Castor, for being a prompt responder, responding promptly to surveys, to feedback, to assessments, and many others. Congratulations, congratulations. Finally, in this category is Rogel Nigeria Limited. Is anyone from Rogel here? Congratulations, Rogel. Give them a round of applause. Congratulations, Rogel. Huge congratulations. Huge congratulations. Rogel is the final one, and Engineer Buta, I thank you immensely for stepping forward to present on behalf of the board and the PMO office this award to our recipients. Ladies and gentlemen, and even those virtually, can we all together give these award recipients a resounding applause? Please give them a resounding applause. Thank you, Engineer Buta. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Rogel. Thank you very much. Now, onwards to a presentation from the Petroleum Contractors Trade Session, known as the PCTS. It is an arm of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. This time we're looking at from family business to a multinational, major drivers of Schlumberger's success. When the GM of research was speaking earlier, he said that Schlumberger, I think he spoke about them doing a 10 billion or so turnover, and that is almost equaling what we do as a nation. Now, that is one service company, albeit international service company in the industry. And our next speaker has worked with Schlumberger for many, many years, has risen through the ranks, and currently sits in the position of Director of Government Affairs and Relations at Schlumberger. He was one time a president of the Nigerian Association of Petroleum Explorationists. He was one time the president of American Association of Petroleum Geologists in the African region and indeed internationally. I'd like to now welcome Mr. Nosa Omorodion F. Nape as he speaks to you, distinguished beneficiaries, on the issues of taking family business to a multinational. Mr. Nosa Omorodion, please confirm, sir, that you can hear me.
I can hear you, but can you please allow me to share my screen?
Please.
I'm disabled from sharing my screen.
All right, sir. Please allow Mr. Omorodion to share his screen and turn on his video if he's not turned on yet.
Okay.
I can see you now, sir. Are you able to share your screen, sir?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, fantastic. The stage is yours, sir.
Just let me know when you can see my screen.
Yes, sir. We can see your screen, sir.
Okay. So thank you very much, Richmond. Let me see. It's not good. It's not. Hold on. It's not. I don't know. It's not. Let's find out. Sorry. Okay. So thank you very much, Richmond. I guess you can see my screen now, right?
Sir,
Please confirm you can see my screen.
Yes, sir. Confirm we can see it.
Okay. So thank you very much. I'll try to make this as brief as possible. Just a brief correction. My name is Nosa Omorodion. I'm not Director of Government Affairs for Schlumberger. I'm Director for what you call National Directorate, which include NOCs, independent, for Schlumberger companies in Nigeria and West Africa. Equally an executive director of Schlumberger Nigeria. So I sit on the board of Schlumberger companies in Nigeria and some other countries across West Africa. So that's a brief about my background. I'm a geologist, a petroleum engineer, a project manager, and a strategist. My first degree is in geology. My second degree, petroleum engineering. I have a second master's in project management and a doctorate in energy management. So when I got this call a few days ago from NCDMB asking me to come and speak, I couldn't say no because we currently have a concurrent board meeting that I had to step away from to come and quickly do this. So permit me, if it doesn't meet your expectation, but I just clicked on one of the slides we've had in the past to talk through it, and I'm happy to take on questions after it. So what I've been asked to do is to share the family values of the founders of this company, Schlumberger, how we have evolved over the years, and what has made us to remain competitive, despite the fact that we were founded many years ago in 1926, a company that was started by two brothers. And what are the core principles under which we were founded? It was based on the entrepreneurship spirit of two brothers who at that point in time were very youthful, had this drive to get it right the first time. They had respect for individuals, respect for opinions, competing opinions, never shout down at anybody. And at the same time, they were focused on trying to see how they can meet the customer's needs. So, and that would interest you to see how the cardinal principles of this company evolved. One thing we pride ourselves in Schlumberger is that we pride ourselves and we brag on three things that are today the very core foundation for our success. We call it our people, our technology, and we are not ashamed to equally brag our profitability, because you need to be profitable to be able to sustain these three things. And what do I mean by our people? It's a well-known, it's a well-accepted industry axiom that Schlumberger incubates leaders of tomorrow. There are over 90% of the CEOs of all service companies, and even many of the Nigerians in the IOCs and the NOCs or independents, were at one time or the other employees or associates of Schlumberger. So we were the only company for a long time that pride ourselves that once you are employed in Schlumberger, you are not an employee of the country in which you are employed. You are a global employee within Schlumberger. And it is very rare to see any single employee of Schlumberger stay more than 2-3 years in any particular location. We cherish ourselves because we always encourage cross-pollination of ideas, cross-pollination of expertise, and those are the things that have given us a competitive advantage to be who we are today. It's become a blueprint that today's companies are beginning to copy. And this was how this company, that was a very small company that started by two brothers, has remained very competitive, and today still remain undoubtedly the global leading brand when it comes to oil field service provision. So we talk about our people, we talk about technology. There was a time, now we have exceeded that. There was a time we said this company spent average of $1.5 million per day just on technology. $1.5 million per day on technology. So it explains why, when you talk about innovation, when you talk about new technology, when you talk about game-changing technology, you can imagine where that comes from. And the only way you are able to cope with that is because you ensure that you have to train your people, sustain this technology, at the same time, guarantee supreme profit. With that, you are able to attract the best around to come and support you. I've talked about our people. I don't know how much time we have, so I'll just walk through this slide without very much. We care, we develop, we value their differences, we value opinions. And like you see, diversity and inclusion. Even though I joined Schlumberger as a mid-career, I've been privileged to be responsible for Schlumberger operations in Europe and UK. We call it United Kingdom and the Scandinavian countries. At the time, I was responsible for Schlumberger operations in UK and the Scandinavian countries. I've been privileged to be a vice president and the global business development manager in Schlumberger. I've been privileged to live and work in the Middle East and in Asia. And so those I'm back home, those experiences I'm back home, I'm happy to apply in the course of my duty. And one of the things I pride myself in, which Abdul Malik can attest to, when NCDMB started, I was there right from the word go, equally channeling some of the experiences that we've learned outside and helping NCDMB to midwife some of the parts and charter on which the bedrock of our local content practice today is established. So I've talked about our people, technology, the same thing. We invest in the future, we guide our customers the right solution, we drive change as a competitive advantage. Those are the things that have made us to become unrivaled, that make us to become the leader in technology, to be able to solve new problems. Continuously, we invest in developing, supporting people. Today, we are working with NCDMB. Without wanting to steal the thunder of NCDMB, but we are working with NCDMB to trying to produce what will be game-changing in the area of software development for reservoir simulation and characterization in Nigeria. It's unique because if you look at the business of software, usually it starts mostly with universities, and then being able to work with NCDMB and some select universities to see how we can pilot the first generation of holistic reservoir characterization software to be developed in Black Africa. It's a privilege and a charter we're very much proud of. It's an exercise that has been on for over 3-4 years, and very soon, before the end of this year, I'm aware that NCDMB is trying to launch the first phase of it. I talked about profit already. If you have to do all of this, you need to make money to be able to sustain it. So without wanting to take much of your time, this next slide, as you see, it captures what I'll call the Schlumberger leadership framework. And what does that mean? If you want to be successful, like I told you guys that new SMEs, it's important. It's important that you try and let this framework be a part of your journey. To let this framework to be a part of your journey. I'll share these slides with NCDMB because we don't have much time. But so this company, like I said, started in 1926. And one of the things that's made this company to be successful is not only do we innovate, not only do we develop technology, we're equally the first to admit that to innovate, sometimes if there are new technologies out there that you think can complement or can improve your own processes, we've never shied away from acquiring those technology and including them in many of them with us to be able to develop solutions that we know will support the industry. So historically, what you're going to see over the next slide, over the next few slides, is a timeline for the evolution of Schlumberger. It started in 1926 with two brothers, and then you see over the years, by 1936, they logged their very first electrical logging in Japan. And I think we came to Nigeria about 65 years ago. The first well in Nigeria, Ologiri, was logged by Schlumberger. And the first technology on horizontal drilling was brought in by Schlumberger. 3D was brought in by Schlumberger. Petrel, which is the universal leader in software analysis, and today is a Schlumberger software. So what you're seeing now are the timelines for the various evolutions. I'm willing to share the slides with you. And I equally have a specific one, I didn't have time to put it here, that will equally show you the timeline of the various milestones in Nigeria, how we have evolved when we started, and how intermittently the various other subdivisions was added. So today, the headquarter for Nigeria and West Africa sits in Nigeria. And I myself have a role that cuts across the entire sub-Saharan Africa, Nigeria, West Africa, and the rest of Africa. So that's a function of the leadership exposure, the foundation exposure that I've been able to build working with Schlumberger. And so the up to is so without taking much of your time, I'm told that just about 30 minutes, or few minutes. I want to go to the last few slides. So the last few slides basically say that what do you need to do to navigate value tensions? These are the things that I would recommend that you need to do. And it's important that as SMEs that are just starting, it's important as much as possible never to cut corners. Try as much as possible to invest in the best in the best available. Never be penny wise to be pound foolish. Whatever you think you're saving today will eventually come back to yield multiple unseen profits that will be beyond your comprehension. Because in this industry, what we pay for is value. We'll pay for differentiation. We'll pay for advantage. And it's only when you do not allow just profit, but value to be your driver that you're able to achieve all of this. So thank you very much. I hope with these few slides, I'm going to capture some of the essence of this gathering, and I'm happy to take on any questions if there are. If you want to do it offline, feel free to reach me through Jonathan, Richmond, or Mr. Malik. I'll be happy to take on the questions.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Nosa Omorodion F. Nape, the Director of National Directorate of Schlumberger. I hope I got that correctly this time. So if you have a question for Mr. Nosa, I can take that question. Technical, can I get a cordless microphone down here in 60 seconds or less? Does anyone have a question for Mr. Omorodion? Now remember, Schlumberger was started, he said, by two brothers, and today they are a multinational employing people in their hundreds of thousands, if not millions around the world. But he has also told us that they invest in the best and in innovation. So let me have the mic if it's on. So if you want to ask him any question on how you can grow your own business, did anybody here start their business with a brother? Let's see if you're the next Schlumberger. Is anybody here? Give me the mic, please. Did anybody start their business with a brother? So you see, if you're fighting with your brother or your sister, you know, those brothers, Conrad and, what's the other one's name? Conrad. Oganosa, what's the other one's name? Is it Conrad and something? The two brothers, Schlumberger brothers. Oganosa, are you there? Oh, he's going to come back to me. Sound. Is this on? So any question? Anybody want to ask him a question? If there's no question, we'll make progress and continue to. There's a question. Please help me. Just tell us your name and your affiliation. Mr. Omorodion is online. Okay, no, don't worry, let her. So please hit us your question. By us, I mean my Oga online. Ogano, sir, confirm you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
So the question is coming to you now.
First of all, you asked the question if there are two brothers that started
a business. Yes.
Okay. And here we are.
Oh, fantastic. So you are our next Schlumberger business in Nigeria. Okay, congratulations. Awesome. All right, so ask away.
I'll be glad to share the blueprint with you.
Now listen, that's huge. That's huge.
That blueprint.
That's huge. That's huge.
So basically, our question is, definitely there has been challenges, but how did you guys manage to break, as in globally, beyond the shores of your country?
Okay. So, Oganosa, this question dates back to kind of a bit of history. I don't know if I would imagine that in the decades you've worked with Schlumberger, if you've picked up any of those footprints as to how Schlumberger was able to break certain grounds to get to where they are today.
No, but I can take that question. The question is evergreen. I mean, the present always determine how you respond to it. Even today, I can relate it to what we did. So what we've done, let's take COVID for instance, right? COVID has changed the way we all do and respond to services. So what we have done over the years, we tell people beyond that, beyond all that I've said, anywhere you find yourself, always try as much as possible to ensure that the locality and the culture, as well as the ethics of where you find yourself operating, it's imbibed into what we call your own corporate goals and objectives. So it's important. There's no way I'll find myself operating in Nigeria and say, because I'm solely a French or American company, my culture will not take into cognizance peculiarity of the Nigerian environment. What do I mean by that? First of all, we try to recruit where we work, and we try to innovate around where we work. And when we see new opportunities, we'll try as much as possible to customize offerings and solutions into where we work. So the business evolves over years. We started purely as a logging company, but today we are the #1 company of the end-to-end service providers in the country and globally. Not only are we in upstream, we're equally in the midstream as well. We've acquired Cameron. We're now equally in the area of supporting divestment and acquisition. So we are in the entire value chain from A to Z. As we are moving towards the green energy era, we are equally responsive and reshaping to be in a position that will support the aspiration of today's generation. One thing I can tell you is that there is no one single strategy that lasts forever. Every strategy has to be living. And what do I mean by living strategy? Take into cognizance whatever your vision, what your plan is. Try as much as possible to be flexible and adaptable, as long as you ensure that your integrity and processes are in conformity with the laws of where you operate. You always be successful. And it's the same reason why you can get up today as brothers, go to Ghana to go and establish your business there, taking into cognizance that you see opportunities there, and for you to compete while you're in Ghana, maybe the law require that you need to get a CSC, you need to get some Ghanaians on board, you need to do ABC, and then you need to bring in services that are game-changing and will really add value to what Ghanaians want, not come and repeat the same service.
I mean, one thing I know for sure is that Schlumberger, and I'm going to say if this is wrong, correct me, Schlumberger has like 6 excellence centers in research across the world. And that is a testament. He was speaking about, kind of localizing solutions and solving problems. So if they are Schlumberger, through the years have had those research centers, it gives credence to how they have come this far. So they go in through their R&D arm, and then they find out the solutions to the problems they encounter as they service the industry. Now, what I would tell me primarily is, as a business owner, as you're taking off from here, you take off and keep in mind that R&D should be a part of what you are investing in moving forward, and not only hoping and waiting that government will do R&D and the solution comes to you when you buy it. You can actually help find these solutions, fund these R&D things between the academia and some other subjects matter experts. Oganosa, no question for you, and I hope I was not off the key when I said the excellence centers were about 6 around the world. That's correct?
No, we've exceeded beyond that. I mean,
oh wow, fantastic!
We've exceeded beyond that.
Awesome.
We've had a few in Nigeria as well that we are working on and trying to re-engage, and then we're equally working in concert with a few institutions. We're working with NCDMB as well to try and bring back some of those things alive. I mean, we have one with, as I talk to you, there's a team with NNPC that we worked together in Adipec all of last week, working around some innovations and then replicating some of the unique infrastructure over there at their innovation center in Abuja. So I mean, it's like I said, everything you do, it's a living, it's a living mode. I mean, you're never starting. It's super, super reactive. So I just want to acknowledge as well too. I mean, I have here with me with Nelson Wilbert. Nelson is operations director for Nigeria. So I actually asked him to join me here in case there are questions that will be beyond me when it comes to operations. I pulled him along, so he's able to support me. And so it's not just me alone that's put this together. It's been the powerhouse of myself and Nigerian chief that's able to put this together.
Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Please let's give him another round of applause. Thank you, Oganusa, thank you. Now, let's keep in mind that nowhere in that history were we told that the brothers, maybe they did, maybe they didn't, the brothers had the kind of unique opportunity that you are sitting on right now. So this is truly a unique opportunity, hand-holding you through certain processes that would help you come out at the other end of this whole process, you know, as better companies. So this is remarkable. As the GM research statistics said earlier, this is a fact that at some point there will be a place where the process terminates for at least the first 60, and we'll begin to focus on the new 40. Now, between now and when that happens, we should, with all these learnings, start working towards becoming better companies. This morning, I was talking to Mr. Izala and Mr. Akbari, who were coming from some facility here in Yenagoa, and I was telling them, in my early days of coming to Yenagoa, 2-3 IOCs were using that facility. Like, you would go there, they are fully booked, and you never get space. They were making money on a regular, as we say on the streets, right? And then you go back there today, maybe because of COVID, I didn't see that volume that these IOCs used to give them as we got there. But you could see that this building is dilapidating. The services are going from where I used to know it to something below ground zero, if you know what I mean. And my question to them was, so what happened to all that money that these IOCs were paying this particular facility? You know, and they said, and quite rightly, perhaps they were parting with it or marrying another wife or flying to Dubai and buying house in Switzerland. The point I'm making here, I like to make this point every time when I talk to entrepreneurs like yourself. When the money starts coming, we should start investing in these businesses, in innovation, in R&D, in the right human capacity. So if somebody who would do the job well for you would cost you in your HR department, say, 100,000 naira a month, and you want to go and get somebody who would spoil the job for 30,000 naira a month, you're not shortchanging that person. It's yourself that you're shortchanging. So always go for the best. If you go for the best, number one, you help us stop this capital flight that the Brits are calling for. They say they want our best and our brightest. The Canadians are asking for the same thing. You know, Leo Stan Eke spoke at an event where Nosa was at also, the association event a few days ago. I was MC. And he said he goes and gets the best and he trains them. Yeah, people come from abroad. If some of the companies, you know them, you use them, you know, come up from those places and poach his staff. He says sometimes he doesn't get angry, but he has prepared his mind in such that he has enough in his pool of these human resources. As they poach them, maybe he was paying them $1 million a month. These guys are poached and I paid 5 or 4 million. He won't drag that, right? The guy goes, his life is better forever. Then he picks another person. We need to have that process in place where we are finding the best and equipping the best in ensuring that in America, Professor Chidi Ibe, Professor Emeritus he is now, said in the US, a particular government agency, maybe like the NCDMB, but not oil and gas, would find, like you've been found, a certain number of companies, empower them, and send them forth. They expect that after 5 years, at the barest minimum, they should find 5 to 10% of those businesses exceeding their own expectation that found these companies. So the ball is in your court, as I said. We're at war against unemployment, and you must do all you can to deliver this country from the menace of unemployment. So the next time people are discussing about the menace of unemployment, tell them I'm a solution provider. Join me, and let's fix this country. Okay. Oh, thank you. We will give out some more awards. Dr. Amaikuru, if you don't mind, sir, I would request your kind presence on stage one more time to assist me in presenting this next set of awards. Now, once I'm done with this, we would listen to a few remarks from one of you in the first 60, and a few remarks as expectations from the new 40, by which time we'll be ready to take our ES, who I guess is standing by or waiting to dial in. Okay, please join me on stage, Dr. Kuru. Let's welcome Dr. Kuru one more time. Thank you very much. Dr. Kuru would be presenting to... Do I have ES online, sir? Is he online now? Almost. Okay, fantastic. Please, Dr. Kuru, keep coming, please. Dr. Kuru will be presenting those two categories. First off, he would do the implementation master. Secondly, he would also present for outstanding performer. Now, to the first one, he would present the implementation master. The implementation master recognizes beneficiaries that have demonstrated overall execution discipline in addressing the agreed initiatives in the individual development plans. There were 60 of you. Who are these beneficiaries? And all 60 of you were considered for this particular award. And from the 60 of you, 59 of you will try harder, and only one of you is said to have been meriting of this award. And I want us, with a resounding applause, whether they be here or not, to celebrate them for their implementation mastery. Cardinal Integrated Projects Enterprises Limited. Are they in the room? Fantastic. Keep the applause coming, please. Keep the applause coming. Brilliant. Very well done. Very well done. Very well done. I'm sure in your mind you are saying to me that this is the tip of the iceberg. You are becoming a global company in the nearest future, correct? Am I speaking in your mind? Oh, fantastic. Proceed and receive your award. Please, one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for Cardinal. Congratulations. Okay. So the next award that Oga Ikuru will be presenting is Outstanding Performer. Outstanding Performer recognizes an all-rounder beneficiary that has demonstrated overall execution discipline in addressing the agreed initiatives in the individual development plans, responded timely to strategic requests from the Secretariat, and recorded consistent attendance at critical fora. Again, 60 of you were considered for this award of an outstanding performer, and 59 of you are judged to try harder for the next opportunity. One of you, however, is commended for these outstanding performance. Please welcome Fairtex Integrated Services Limited. Are they in the room? Please celebrate them. Fairtex, congratulations. Very well done. Very well done. It is remarkable the feat you have achieved. Very, very well. Please give them another round of applause. Fairtex Integrated Services Limited. Congratulations. Very well won. Very well done. It is just the beginning. You are in a marathon. You've been flagged off to start. Thank you, Dr. Kuru. Please give Dr. Kuru one more round of applause. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. The marathon has started. This is not Boston Marathon. This is not the Access Bank Marathon in Lagos. It is not the one in Okupe in Edo State or the one in Cross River State. This is real-life marathon, and your race has very well started. All of these awards are saying, we see you, we appreciate your commitment, but we ask you to do more, much, much more, and we would even do more for you. Onwards now to short responses or remarks. First off, we would take a remark from the first 60 group, what their experience has been so far. I would also like to know, now if the person I'm inviting up to speak, he's speaking on behalf of the first 60, right? You can also share with us what your personal experience has been, any progress you have made, albeit a percentage progress, 100%, a 10% progress, it is something, right? I remember when the board was created, Nigerian content utilization was at 5%. Okay. So when the board started, before the board, in-country spend in the oil and gas utilization more like was around 5%. And today is 11 years and counting. We are somewhere approaching 40, or maybe have crossed 40%. So why am I giving you that data or that statistics? Is to say that we're not looking for quick successes. We're looking for sustainable successes, right? So that even if when you're speaking, if the success is a 1% progress from where you started, trust me, is a success, right? Is a step in the right direction. Okay, so I've been informed that the ES is dialing in, so we'll take those remarks shortly. I will do what we like to do in our business, to either say is human or to pause is divine. I will pause and I will come back, introduce the ES, give the final set of awards, and take those responses. A thank you from CB, and we're done. For now, guys, can you just give me the video, the one on the loop that talks about what we're here, just on the loop, just keep it rolling. The montage, rather, with the background music. Please do it with music. The one that has music. OG, if you're there, you know what I'm talking about, yeah? The one is about 4 minutes or so. Just put it on a loop for me, and once I go back up, you stop it to introduce the I will introduce the ears. I want the background music, please. I want the audio. Thank you. Guys, I said keep it on loop, like just keep playing it until you see me up there, right? By the way, if your logo on that montage is not as bright as you know it could be, I think you know why. I just wanted to make that point in case you see that your logo is not bright. He's doing okay. You know, everybody was asked to send in logo for that particular montage. So those whose logo were not sent in, we must commend Camp and Pride for going above and beyond the call of duty in finding your logos individually and inserting it. So when you insert logos like that, when you pick it off the internet, you get it a bit blurry in that kind of montage. So that is what, in case you're wondering why some logos were blurry, I thought I should make that point. Thank you very much. Okay. So we're getting ready for the executive address at this event. And once we're done with this executive address, we will proceed, as I said, to other activities on the day. Okay. Thank you, first of all, and a very good afternoon to you, sir, for making the time to dial in and join us in this celebration of the Project 100, a project I am certain is dear to your heart. Having run with this assignment when it was handed over to you by the former Honorable Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Dr. Emmanuel Ibe Kachukwu, you have committed to seeing that this does not just become one of those assignments that is not delivered on excellence, and the people in question, the beneficiaries, do not go on to become companies that we can all be proud of. So we thank you, sir, for your immense support and contribution to the growth of this process. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I will now yield the floor to our Executive Secretary, Engineer Simbi KCA Wabote, FNSE, who's dialed in virtually to address us this afternoon. With a round of applause, can we please yield this virtual stage to ES?
Thank you very much, Richmond. I'm sure right now you are part of the furniture in NCDMB.
Indeed.
And I'm hoping that next week you will be with us during the practical Nigerian content.
Yes, sir.
There's no point coming back to Lagos or your abode. You can as well stay there and join us next week. To the participants of Project 100 companies, the Project 100 project management team, the PMO, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, let me stand on all fully established protocol by Richmond. I am sure when he started, he did that. First, I apologize that I'm not there in person with you. I'm a bit under the weather. I just took malaria drugs, and but this is so important to me. This morning, I told my wife that no matter what, I will be here to address the Project 100 participants. First, I am so pleased to address you all on this Project 100 Performance Award ceremony with the theme, recognizing and rewarding best improved Project 100 companies, organized by the NCDMB to acknowledge and reward high-performing organizations out of the first 60, also known as F60, beneficiary companies. I know when we started this program some couple of years ago, most of the participants never believed that we will keep up the momentum and we will proceed with an end-to-end thinking on how we deliver Project 100. Most of the participants, going by the way they were selected, thought this was another government program just to occupy the airwaves. But I am sure for those who know NCDMB, whatever we get our hands into, we do not allow it slip by. Before we take a decision to be involved in anything, we go through a rigorous process and ask ourselves, what is the sustainability parameters with which we are throwing at it? You may recall that the Project 100 initiatives was launched in January 2019, ultimately nurture 100 Nigerian-owned service companies to become large-size enterprises. Our conviction to achieve this objective remain undaunted despite the scourge of COVID-19 pandemic and its social economic impact on many facets of the economy. Our motivation for hosting this award ceremony is in recognition of a critical milestone reached under the Project 100 delivery model, as earlier presented, I am sure, by Malik and team, and a very impressive result from the impact assessment exercise, wherein over 50% of the companies demonstrated improvement in core capability areas. This clearly exceeds our expectation. When I launched this program alongside the ex-Prime Minister, I said, even if we get 10%, we have done very well. But today, the result is about 50%. Series of programs were rolled out by the board to produce this positive outcome, including about 10 capacity building trainings, about 10 access to market workshops, leading to an overall onboarding of 71 companies onto the operators vendor space, and award of contracts to 14 companies. Other interventions therefore include rapid diagnostic survey, which helped companies diagnose their current state and design personnel development plans. Conduct of impact assessment, which helped companies to imbibe performance management culture. Sponsorship to major local and international industry events, including NOGOF and Canada Global Petroleum Show. And I think Malik is working very hard on the World Petroleum Congress in the United States of America. Beyond our non-financial interventions, the board developed a financial scheme designed to provide access to finance for the expansion of indigenous businesses. The product, such as the $300 million Nigerian Content Intervention Fund, the $20 million Working Capital Loan Scheme, the $20 million Capacity Building Fund, and the $50 million Nigerian Content Research and Development Fund. And of course, the $40 million matching grant for women in oil and gas intervention funds are a clear indication and testimony of our deliberate actions by the board to support the growth of service companies towards becoming regional and international players. Being Project 100 beneficiaries, you are in a unique position to benefit from any of these facilities. We thank especially the IOCs who contribute about 98% of our funds in NCDMB. The Nigerian Oil and Gas Tax Scheme has advanced significantly, and the pilot packs are set for commissioning in 2022. I hope that Malik will organize a visit, if not part of the program, for you to see our industrial park scheme in EMEA. Project 100 companies have the opportunity to identify OEM partners to set up manufacturing shop floors within the parks to enhance their competitiveness and global positioning. I can assure you that there are lots of incentives that will be given to companies who establish themselves in our park in order to manufacture products. For example, there will be almost a 3-year moratorium of not paying rent, of not even paying for services until you start making money. I would like to seize this opportunity to announce our transition from Project 100 to NCDMB Institutionalized Vendor Development Program, where similar interventions will be extended to oil and gas companies on an ongoing basis. Our attempt to build a resilient local supply industry, the business model for the Vendor Development Program has been concluded, and it is set for rollout in January 2021. Indeed, it is a global norm for governments to actively nurture the growth of the private sector and facilitate the creation of homegrown global conglomerates. The Project 100 initiative is one of the many programs the Nigerian government has created with the objective of achieving this sentiment. However, the aspiration can only be possible if organizations have a performance-driven culture. It is in this regard that NCDMB, as an organization that believes in high performance, opted to accord recognition to Project 100 companies that demonstrated significant progress in the last 2 years. 30 minutes ago, I was on the phone with the GGM of NAPIMS, as well as the GMD of NMPC, who have indicated their wholehearted support for the Practical Nigerian Contracts event next week and hope to be there in person or virtually. Following an independently conducted impact assessment for the F60 beneficiaries, 35 companies are going home with various awards based on the threshold set by KPMG along the following key criteria. 1, implementation of development plan, that is governance and leadership, strategic planning structure, and capability operations, systems, and processes. Participation in sponsored programs of the board and responsiveness to information and data requests. Out of these 35 beneficiaries, 3 companies have emerged best and have been classified as diamond, gold, and silver awardees, having recorded the highest score in the indicators mentioned above. And I guess as I announce the award, I will see a thunderous applause for these 3 companies. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the following awards. The Silver Award goes to the Libertine Global Solutions Limited, having scored 88% with an offer of up to $60 million in interest-free loans to support contract financing, up to $60 million in liberalized loan collateral to support acquisition of equipment. 2, the gold award goes to Harry Beat International Service Limited, having scored 90% with an offer of up to $80 million naira in interest-free loans to support contract financing, up to 80 million naira in liberalized loan collateral to support acquisition of equipment and sponsorship to 4 international oil and gas conferences. I should hear a thunderous round of applause. You have all performed very well, but the overall best performing organization is hereby awarded the Diamond Award with an offer of up to 100 million naira in interest-free loans to support contract financing, up to 100 million naira in liberalized loan collateral to support acquisition of equipment and the sponsorship to 5 international oil and gas conferences. This award therefore goes to Fairtex Integrated Services Limited, having scored 93 points. I congratulate the 3 outstanding winners, the companies that have shown significant improvement, and indeed all the F60s that have received certificate of participation. I have also directed that 10 project 100 companies be sponsored to attend the forthcoming Practical Nigerian Content scheduled to hold in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State from 29 November to 2nd December 2021. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to once again reassure you all of the board's unalloyed support and assurance of a full and fair opportunity to grow your capacity and assess market opportunities. I will therefore delegate Abdul Malik Alilu to make these presentations on my behalf. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless Nigeria.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you, thank you. Keep the applause coming from my ears, please. Keep the applause coming from my ears. Amazing, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I told you at the very beginning when I was bringing him up to speak that this project is close and dear to his heart. And you've heard it from his speech. Even though he's indisposed, he decided to join us virtually. And most importantly, celebrating these 3 outstanding companies and giving them all of those rewards and award. I think he deserves another round of applause. Thank you, ES, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So my GM is standing. I'm sure Libertine Global Solutions, were they in the room earlier? They were not in the room. Oh, please step forward. Give them a round of applause. The In the third position of that, and they're receiving the Silver Award. Congratulations. ES said they scored 88% in what was used to benchmark these results. Thank you to you for doing your job so well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and congratulations. Please step forward and receive from the GM, Mr. Halilu. Congratulations. Silver. Give that, yes, that's it. Now so fantastic. Best Performing Company 2021, Silver Award winner. Congratulations. And of course, scoring 90%, Harry Beat International Services Limited, our gold standard award winner. Congratulations. You've heard the funds, the equipment funds announced, and of course the opportunity given to them to attend the Practical Nigerian Content starting next week, Monday. Congratulations. So I'm told that Fairtex has a representative here, correct? You are the person. Oh, okay. You are Fairtex represent. Oh, fantastic. I thought you, oh, awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. And now with a resounding applause, as the ES urged us earlier, for our Diamond Standard winner, Fairtex Integrated Services Limited. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes, you can do that. See what my lead consultant is doing. You can do that. A standing ovation is not a bad idea. A standing ovation is not a bad idea. Very well done, Fairtex. Very well won. Congratulations. 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 Somebody is shouting online. Is that the Fairtex people? Okay, highlight that person for me. Technical. If that is Fairtex online, spotlight them and highlight them for me. I want to see that excitement. Put them on the screen for me, Technical. Technical, put them on the screen for me. ES is still online. Let ES see this. Can I get them online? Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Awesome, ES. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, one more time.
Permission to board out so that you can continue with the rest.
By all means, ES. By all means, ES. Please go ahead, ES. Thank you.
See you guys next week at PNC.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. One more time for my ES. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So here we go now to short responses, as I said, from one, the F60, and second, the N40. For the F60, as I said earlier, you're first off reacting to these awards as by way of appreciation on behalf of all of the people who received the awards. And you will also be talking to us on your experiences as F60. If you have any personal experiences to share, please do that as well, and keep it as concise as you possibly can. Let's welcome Chief Aha Abani, our gold standard winner, Harry Beat International Services Limited, speaking for F60. Please step forward, sir. Keep the applause coming, please. Keep the applause coming. Thank you. Keep the applause coming. Go.
I want to thank God for the opportunity to speak this afternoon. God is wonderful. I want to thank SCDMB. I've watched them over the years since the leadership of the executive director. He has put in everything to make this NCDMB to work in the proper way. All his programs have been very encouraging, and he has achieved a lot within the years he has been at the head of this organization. Yes, these achievements were not built on a sudden flight. It takes some effort for you to achieve success. So you have to be steadfast, you have to be committed. Yes, so that is what has led us where we are. You have to make sure that you institute the right systems in your companies in terms of internal control and governance. This will take you to a lot of places. So we should be seen to perform our activities and projects in a high standard way. So that is what Haribit has done over the years. And we have received several awards also. So this one is so much very important to me as a person and as the MD of my company, because this is what the encouragement we've been expecting. We never knew that it would come this way, but to God be the glory. So I stand here to encourage my fellow beneficiaries to work harder. All of us will attain the height that is expected of us. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Chief Abani. Very well done, and thank you for speaking on behalf of the F60. And now on behalf of the N40, you heard the GM Research and Statistics Development mention when he started that every benefit that has come to the F60 would go to the N40 once their phase starts. Speaking on their behalf, the N40, I'd like to welcome from Ashbard Energy, Agore Rosemary. Rosemary, you're welcome. Let's give her a round of applause, please, as she steps forward.
I thank the board for this opportunity given to me to speak. I'm Rosemary Agore from Ashbard Energy, Port Harcourt, where our operational base is. So as a company, our experience as part of the nominees for N40 for Project 100, it all started as a joke. We got the mail to be pre-qualified. And as a company, we have the system of ensuring that we respond to any opportunity that comes our way, which we did, and so began the journey. From the onset, from the technical audit that was done by the board, to all the opportunities we've had for all the workshops that we've attended, going forward, we believe that, sorry, I just need to catch my breath a bit.
Go ahead. Please give her a applause. Come on, go ahead. Go ahead. It's okay. Catch your breath. Catch your breath.
Because it's quite overwhelming with the awards that was received today. We never expected it, to be frank. We actually thought this was a joke when it started, and going forward, we're seeing that it's very encouraging. It's actually becoming a reality, and we believe that going forward, we'll be part of the awarded companies when the next set of the award comes on. So as a company, our expectation is that we'll have the opportunity to partake in all the opportunities that were laid out by the board going forward, and we look forward to more opportunities. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rosemary. Thank you, thank you. Oh, by the way, Rosemary was the winner of the... go ahead, just come. No, come, don't worry.
I collected my money, actually.
No, come, don't worry. I'll tell them, Rosemary. Thank you very much. Thank you. So for those who were at the workshop in Lagos, we place a premium on punctuality at the NCDMB. And I did say then, and as an MC, I do place a premium on punctuality as well. I did say the second day, I think it was the second day? Yeah, the second day. The first person to come into the room on the second day was going to get the MC's prize. And that was 50,000 naira shopping voucher to Spa, wherever she wants to go. She got that. Now, why am I saying that? I'm saying that because the first set of people today, again, that got here, you are in for a shocker. Something better than what she got. So if you're in that list, sit back and relax as I welcome for the closing remarks, General Manager, Capacity Building, who will do the closing remarks and announce to us what that interesting appreciation for punctuality is today at the awards ceremony. Welcome, Dr. Ama Ikuru the Great, I call him, for this. Please give a round of applause, please. Put your hands together. And welcome our GM Capacity Building as he signs us off for this event. And he will make that all-important announcement. And now for those of you who are not a part of the 3 attending PNC, as he has announced, make endeavor to register. See how you can register and come. You will enjoy it. You meet the industry discussing how practical Nigerian content will work, and in this case, work really for you. Make plans to attend, yep? This Monday starts. You can arrive a day earlier. You're welcome, GM, sir.
Okay, let me stand on the protocol established by Desmond. I tell you a story about Desmond. Coming to NCDMB, I thought I was going to escape from Desmond. Yeah? So it's like some people who wanted to go to heaven, and then they're on the ladder climbing up. And when they look back, the bad people that are running away from are still on the ladder. And that's Desmond. He never goes away, he's always there, and he does good work. So Desmond, thank you so very much. Let me thank the board and the ES for giving me the opportunity to do the closing remark. I think this is such a very important event that I see it as a great privilege giving the closing remark. You have a lot of good stuff that took place today, and you want them to continue. You want the test to last for a very, very long time. I would have loved to be one of the 3 companies, getting the unsecured loans to do stuff. And I want you to take it seriously because the monies mean a lot to people. It could make a whole lot of difference in your business. It's always good to have the ES come on for a very short time so that it will offer all the goodies. Yeah? So you guys will attend international conferences, you will be considered and all of that. And we'll equally train you, so a lot of good stuff will come to everybody. I know all of you would have loved to be winners, but for me, all of you are winners by virtue of your participation in this program. Project 100 is not ending. The experiences you have gathered in the past few years with us and the ones you will continue to gather, the training, the exposure should propel you to the Eldorado that you all dream of. I hope to see, we are talking about SAIPEM, I hope to see bigger companies than SAIPEM. Yeah? The next set of very big Nigerian companies that will come out of this. It's supposed to be a journey, a marathon. We did not promise you will get there overnight in 1 year. We did not anticipate or envisage COVID-19 in 2020 and still continuing. But in spite of those constraints, we've done quite a lot of good stuff with you. So I think you should congratulate yourselves by clapping for yourselves. Yeah? I think the board will always continue to do good things for all of you. So for the first 10 companies that came in today, we are going to give you free access to the practical Nigerian content. Let me name them. The MD of Haribit, Chief Aga. Again, Haribit won all the, it's like going for a Grammy or something. One company sweeps everything. So it swept all the awards today. Yeah. Dyke Engineering, Paul Tada. Yeah. Inieta Jacob of Fairtex again. Ashbad Energy, Agore Rosemary, you have it free. Gabriel Oyemi of NCAPS. Osita Eze of Oasis. Chukuma Emezio of Casto Global. Libertine Global Solutions. Gamstech Integrated Services. And the last but not the least, Al Portal Engineering Nigeria Limited. All of you are qualified to be with us next week at the Practical Nigerian Content. You will not pay. You know that attending that conference costs a lot, but your own is all fees paid. You can attend and you will not pay anything. Wow. Okay? About 5 of the Project 100 companies will be going soon to the United States of America for a board-sponsored conference. So you guys keep getting. I think at some point you will thank the board for all the stuff. But if you do your part, if you grow your companies, if you grow the employment in your companies, your profitability, your asset base, and all of that, we will see you. It's like Big Brother, somebody is watching. At some point, we'll call you again and recognize the good companies. Don't think we are not watching. If we don't come to you, all your information, we have it in the system. We ask you to apply for certificates, not so, and we ask you to give us your annual turnover, audited accounts, tax report. We see everything that you do. Yeah, so it's no fluke. The companies that wanted actually won. Yeah, I want to see more winners emerge. So that said, let me, on behalf of the board, thank you so profusely for the things that you do. Yeah, we cannot develop Nigerian content on our own. We have all the good ideas, but when companies like you perform, when companies like you go out there to take risk, when companies like you innovate, then we grow Nigerian content. I want to see more of you innovating, taking risks, developing your companies, employing people, doing the right stuff in the industry. We really appreciate all of you for all the troubles you took in traveling from wherever you are to Yenagoa.
Only the 3.
I always tell people who come to Yenagoa to look around. This is about one of the best corporate buildings you will see in Nigeria, not so?
Yes, sir.
And you've not had any problem in coming to Yenagoa, did you? It's so peaceful. Yenagoa is one of the best homes. Always come when we invite you. So thank you for coming this time around, and we look forward to seeing all of you. And to my colleagues in the board, this is what we do. Let's continue to do it. Thank you, and join me. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you very much. Just hold on for a quick group photograph. Just leave your stuff here. Oga Malik, please step forward. Can I get the silver, gold, and diamond winners come up stage, please? Silver, gold, and diamond. You're taking a picture with my 2 GMs that are in the room. Silver, gold, and diamond. Now, for all the other winners, we're going to do group photograph in the groups that you won, right? So if it's one person in that group, you take that picture alone. If it's one person, the 19 people, you take that picture. But let's begin with the gold, diamond, gold, diamond, and silver. Yes, gold, diamond, and silver. Please proceed. Thank you very much, Dr. Amayekuru. You have heard him say it. A lot has been given to you, and so much more is expected from you. Photographer, how do you want them? How do you want them? Are you okay? You okay there? Okay. That's it. All right, let's take that picture. Please, all those who are in the engagement master that are in the room, start coming forward. Engagement master recipients that are in the room, start coming forward. Engagement master that is in the room, start coming forward. Engagement master. Engagement master. Some of you are in the room, engagement master category. Anchor Point, Nigeria, Harry Beat, Henry Wilson, Casto, Android, Sprovab is not in the room. Those who are in the room, is that you? Bring your word as you're coming. Oh, your word was not in your hand. I thought it was there. Please, we need to repeat this. Quick, get your award, please. No, just the glass. Please, get it, please. We need to repeat it. Please, get it. When you are coming, come with your award plaque, please. Just the plaque, not the case that it comes with. So, be on standby, engagement master. Significant improvement, you know yourselves. Can you please step forward and stand at the side? Significant improvement, you know yourself. I'm talking about Anzo, Bridgeside, Cardinal, Elalion, Encapsulate, Everest, Fairtex, Fleet Offshore, Geoterrain, Harribit, Holyfield, Independent, Libertine, Loite, Norway Rocks, Nigmax, Reed Bueller, Zigma. I think Zigma is online with Proverb, they're online. So let's repeat the gold, silver, and diamond. Just repeat it, and then we'll do the others. Engagement master, is only you? Sir, hello? You're the only one for engagement master, yeah? Was it only? I thought there were like more than one of you for engagement master. Okay, just hold on. Just let's finish this one. You are okay, engagement master. Ah, man, you are the VIP for this awards, so you're sweeping everything. You're in every category. Can you imagine? Wahoos is a wahoo. Let's keep this one here. Wahoos is a wahoo. Congratulations. Very well deserved. Very well deserved. Okay, flash your award. Shine it. Shine it. You've earned it. Shine it well. Shine it. Shine it with your smile. Shine it with your smile. You've earned it. If you left your smile at home, I could borrow you my own. All right, congratulations. Thank you. Once we're done, photographer, let me know. Please be on standby. Engagement master. That's it. Thank you. Engagement master, please come. GMs, please still remain. Oga, please come. You and Harry Beats. Harry Beats, engagement master, please get that one. Thank you. Please be on standby. Significant improvement. Can you come this way? All those in the room for significant improvement, can you come this way now, please? Significant improvement. Significant improvement. Please come this way. Significant improvement. Significant improvement. Engagement master, there's just 2 of you in the room. So Harry Beat is getting his own. Once he gets it, we do that picture. Please proceed. Hold it out well. Hold it out well. This is, just hold on 1 second. Yes, hold on 1 second. Let's do this one. Real quick. Photographer, are we done, sir? Significant improvement. Are you done? Significant improvement, please proceed. Proceed. Significant improvement, please proceed. Please proceed. Fairtex is still there again. Fairtex. Harry Beats. I greet all of you. Proceed. So after significant improvement, we will go to prompt responder. Prompt responder that is not on stage yet, just prompt responder. Significant improvement. Okay, keep coming. Keep coming. Prompt responder, please be on standby. Prompt responder, I want you here now, please. I'm talking about Android, Henry Wilson, Castro, Rogel. Please stand by here. Why not they go that way so that you're not seeing so much of this? Is it okay? You have it good like this? All right, fantastic. So if you're amongst prompt responder and you're on stage, remain after this picture. You're done? Hope you're all shining your awards, so shine your awards well. You're done? Fantastic, thank you. Prompt responder, Android, Henry Wilson, Castro, Rogel. Android, Henry Wilson, Castro, Rogel. Prompt responder, is anyone down there for prompt responder? Okay, fantastic. Please keep coming. Castro. I thought Castro is in the room. Oh, okay, yeah. Step forward, step forward, step forward. Step forward. Cardinal, where are you? Please be on standby for implementation master. Please proceed. This one is for prompt responder. Prompt responder, please. Photographers, real quick. Photographer, sir. Please, go ahead. Fairtex, you are coming back. You're coming back one last time. That's the last picture I will take. Then project management office. Project management office, you will do one photograph with the lead consultant as well. Sorry. Cardinal, step up. Oh, yes. Yes. Cardinal, come up, Cardinal. Fairtex, you're coming back one last time, okay? Okay, so finally, it will be PMO. PMO, before you step forward, I would like to have the seven winners to PN. There's some people that came early, 10 rather, that came early and are going to PNC. There are 10 of them, right? There were 10. 7 plus 3, 10. Okay, fantastic. So 10 of you. After that, where are the 10 of you? Can you please come this way? All those going to PNC. If any one of you is on stage, keep staying there. All those going to PNC next week for punctuality, can you step forward now, please? Please step forward. Are you among the 7 going to PNC? But you're not in the gold silver. Okay, sorry about that. All those going to PNC, please step forward. All those going to you're all in the room here now. You're all in the room. Please step forward. PMO, Project Management Office, with our consultant, okay, and Anino, please be on standby. You will also jump in the group photograph. All those going to PNC, step forward. PMO, they're not inside this room. Where's Jonathan them now? Lily, Jonathan. Ogo, where are you? OG, you have my next picture now. Is Jonathan there? OG, come in my next picture. Is Jonathan there? Lily, where are the people in this thing? What was this? Chinedu? Where are all of you, PMO office that are in the room? Whether I call him, I don't call your name. You know yourselves now, no vex. I don't know all of you by first name, one and no vex. I beg. PMO, please step forward. Are you done with this one? Thank you. PMO, please. All PMO and our lead and our consultants. Can somebody ring Jonathan? Where's my phone? Jonathan, where's Lily? Step forward now. PMO. Lily worry, the woman will get worried. The full worry, only you get on. The full worry. Yes, I will join. PMO. PMO. The full worry, where she did, only she gets on. Lily worry, oh, the full worry. PMO, step forward. PMO, step forward. So as this picture, as we're taking this picture, let me just quickly tell you, once we're done with this, we've closed. Your lunch is served to the left. You can grab and go. Hold on, the picture never complete. Wait, no snap. The owner of the full worry never enter one snap. Now she get the full worry. The full worry has a big reach. Now she gets on. Lily worry herself. She get the full worry. So please, your lunch is served to the left of the hall. It's a grab and go lunch. If you want to eat it, not in the room, in the auditorium here, you can step out. You have it? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for my two GMs. Lily, did they call you? For my two GMs, Dr. Amai Kuru, and the man who is responsible for making sure that the vision of the founding minister, of the current minister, the president, and our ES for P100 is delivered on time, every time, Mr. Abdul Malik Halilu. Please give them a resounding applause. Give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the event. Sunday, arrive in Igua for those lucky 10. Monday, right in this hall, we begin the Practical Nigerian Content 2021. If you are fortunate to attend, I'll be fortunate to see your face. Richmond Usuji is my name.
And Jonathan
Njoku is his name.
I helped him today.
I will see you all next week. Thank you. Enjoy your lunch. If you want to eat it in the premises, please not inside this auditorium. All right? You can eat it around where you had your, or you can ask Jonathan, and is there anywhere they can go to outside of? Yes, can go upstairs. Which floor? Okay, you can just go upstairs to the first floor. There's a place, a food court area where you can eat it. If you want to eat it in the premises, not in this auditorium, just go to the food court on the first floor. You can eat and enjoy your 3-course takeaway lunch there. And ice cream is also served around the foyer as you enter the hall from where I'm standing to my right, when you're entering to your left. Thank you all. Bye-bye. See you next week. Godspeed as you travel back home. Cheers. Technical, come and take your sound, your mic. Yeah, boss. Yes, we've come, we've conquered. It's another one done and dusted. We'll see you at the PNC Yenagua 2021. If you're not booked to attend, you're missing. So book and attend, and I'll see you there. Ciao. Okay, boss.